Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire. And I, for one, am in a good mood. Because last episode, as you saw, we finally got this achievement out of the way. Speed Climber, it is done. We don't have to worry about it ever again for the rest of the series. We do not have to worry about speedrunning this game. And that makes me a happy person. So in the previous episode, I talked about how I got this achievement, I shared some tips and tricks, and then we went through the actual run where I got this achievement. In the episode before that, I talked about some of my many failed runs trying to get this, and I also talked about how much I don't like achievements like this being thrown into video games for no reason. Basically, my argument was, if you want me to play the game fast, give me a reason to. And you know, I cited The Witness as a good example of like giving me some in-game reason as opposed to just like zero context play this game really quickly, which I feel like is a kind of a lazy way to do it. Anyway, we're not gonna spend too much time complaining in this video because it's done. Right? For the rest of this game, we don't have to worry about speedruns. Maybe in future playthroughs that I do, if they also have annoying speedrun achievements, might have some more complaining to do then, but no more complaining to do now. And there are some achievements that I would like to get out of the way early, and in particular I have in mind stuff like common sense and this one, where you can't pick up basically any interesting cards, and for this one where you just don't have any relics. And the reason I want to get these achievements out of the way early is because I just don't think they make for interesting gameplay. This one arguably is interesting because you can at least have cards, but this one I think, like, I mean, I get why it exists as an achievement, but like, with entirely common cards, you're not gonna have a lot of interesting gameplay. At least I don't really think so. Maybe with relic interactions, maybe with potions, you can have some stuff. Anyway, we'll worry about that in the future. In this episode, I think we're gonna do a regular run. Oh, there's one last thing I have to mention, is that I got all of the unlocks as the Ironclad, so, you know, we can see that there are no more unlocks left to get with this character, and we played as the Silent and got a little bit progress towards that unlock. I also, while I was trying to do these speedruns, I played one run as the Watcher. One run which I forfeited pretty early. The reason I did the one run, and I didn't even, I mean, I recorded it, but it was literally just a minute and a half of me popping in, getting into a couple combats, and then popping out because I was like, I am not speedrunning the game with this character. The reason I did that was because somebody had posted like an 11-minute run that they did as the Watcher, and I went in and I'm like, it's way too stressful to play like this. So we're not gonna be playing as the Watcher just yet. Even the one run that I did didn't really get us anything. So just keep that in mind. I just popped in, saw what the gameplay was like with the Watcher, and then popped straight back out. If I had stayed longer, I would have recorded that and maybe put a separate clip, made a separate clip out of it. But we're not gonna play as the Watcher yet. The thing that I want to get done in this episode before we start going for specific achievements is I want to get a win as the defect. I just want to get past Act 3 as the defect. So we're just gonna do it. And because we won the previous run, we're gonna be getting some really good options from Niao. So I think let's just get a common relic. And excuse me? I don't... What was the relic that we got? Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills, and it just upgraded our defense. Well, that's one of the most useless things we could have gotten. So we would like to maybe take out a couple elites on the way. Let's go towards the right. And... let's do maybe channel strike, and we upgraded these defense, so we might as well just end our turn. We could have gotten some good value out of the relic if it hadn't been so useless. Like, if it had upgraded cards that actually did some interesting stuff for us. But, oh well. Alright, so what do we want? Let's think about how we want to play. I've been told that frost orbs are good to use when you're learning to play as the defect. Although Doom and Gloom... You know what? I'm gonna take Doom and Gloom. I'm gonna be risky. Do we wanna buy cards or do we wanna... Let's go for question marks. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's transform. Well, we've got 2 upgraded defense. So let's just transform this defend. And I don't know what a good card is, and I'm not doing this like... I'm just gonna close my eyes. And I don't even know what we picked up. Where's my deck? Where is my deck? Here's my deck. Okay. So what do we get? We got FTL. Alright. Great game. Maybe I'll do a playthrough on FTL one of these days, but let's see. If you have played... Ooh, interesting. Alright. You know what? I'm a fan of that. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I guess this is a good idea. Because he's not doing anything at the start, so let's end our turn. And this turn, if you've played less than 3 cards, let's start out with our defend. Do we? Yeah, I mean, we do want to do damage. Dual cast. Yeah, let's go for that. And end our turn. We should be avoiding all of the damage. And I think we should be able to win by doing this. Let's just confirm that. Yeah. Good amount of damage. Do we have any power cards? We do not. Deal 4 damage. Wait, so this is an attack. So, wait, does this get stronger the more orbs we channel? Or, I don't know. Let's try that. Let's see if I'm interpreting that correctly. So let's Doom and Gloom and defend, or double defend and dual cast. Let's Doom and Gloom and defend. And we'll take a bit of damage. So barrage. Like, will it channel both of these orbs? Or will it do 0 damage because we haven't channeled anything? Oh, no, no. Oh, channeled orbs are the ones we currently have. They're not consumed. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Alright, let's do another strike. And we should be able to win. So, this channeling should be... Oh, evoking! So channeling puts the orbs in the rotation. Evoking is what gets rid of them. Right, okay. So you know what? This is actually pretty good, because then 12 for each orb is decent. And ball lightning is pretty good. So we again are, I guess, going into a defense-oriented build. Channel more lightning. Let's see if maybe we can kill somebody. End our turn. Gonna be taking some bad damage. Let's see if... Yeah, let's do this. That seems like a good start. Explosive potion. Good. And Channel of Frost. And draw a card. Vulnerable. A beam cell, I think, might be a good idea. Yeah, let's take beam cell. And this is gonna be a tricky fight. We have no orbs, but at least we'll do a bit of damage. And now he's gonna be doing big damage to us. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Let's see if maybe we can get a defend. We are not able to get a defend. So maybe do some Doom and Gloom. And get some... defend should get most of his damage out. Or let's try and kill him. Let's see if we can kill him. I think we can kill him. We killed him. This, okay, gives us max HP. And... Claw is... Wait, do we have Claw? Okay, maybe we go for a Claw build. Well, this is a huge pivot. But it's a way to scale, so I'm clearly not playing this character effectively yet. I will upgrade 2 random cards, and Barrage is not the most useful. And because we upgraded 2 cards, we do need to rest to get more health back. Yes, I think this is the correct option. And meal ticket is good. Helps us gain a bit of survivability. Alright. I should have done beam cell first. I think we should be fine though. He's stealing our stuff. Can't believe it. Alright. We should defend. I think we might be able to kill him. No, it'll be too close. If I hadn't defended, I think we could have killed him. Yeah. That's my bad. Weak potion is nice. Another beam cell. Or channel some darkness. For each, you know what? Let's go Thunderstrike. Right. Let's now do we want to fight another elite? I kind of want to fight another elite. But let's go to this question mark first. Let's gain some gold. Yeah, we'll maybe get some value out of our next shop. And where do we want to go? Do we want to fight? Let's go fight the elite early. It's Lagavulin, alright. Again, should have probably done vulnerable first. FTL. Oh, ooh, the big damage is coming in. And this is a horrible... horrible draw. I'm gonna take really bad damage. Okay. Staying alive. This is a good idea. Barrage is a good idea. And strike is a good idea. More damage. And I think we've got this battle. Yeah. Start with 10 block, that's huge. Strength potion could also be huge. And I need to start using my potions because we're full up on potions. Alright, let's think about this. Lock on is actually pretty good as well. Reinforced body is a good defensive card. I mean, we have the anchor, so... let's go bullseye. Because vulnerable only applies to attacks. Bullseye is what applies to... orbs. Alright, well this blocks all of the damage. This does a tiny bit of damage. This channels, and I think we've got him. Alright. Compile driver is interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna take leap. A bit of defense, a bit of offense. Okay, so This is kind of bad, actually. We do this. We do this. And let's end our turn. We're gonna avoid most of this damage. Barrage. Beam cell. Leap will avoid all damage, so that's a good idea. Let's start working on that guy. Oh, he gained strength! He did damage to us, because he gained strength. Well, that sucks. Well, that was a good idea. And murder that guy. Recursion, I think we kind of need recursion. And as much as I want to rest, I kind of need to upgrade some of these cards. So Thunderstrike to make it deal more damage, Bullseye to do more damage and apply more lock on, more block. Recursion to make it free, I think, has to be the play. Because if we can kill the Blob Father, we should be good. Unfortunately, we didn't get good draw on our first turn. Alright. And that's kind of bad. Okay, oh, I think I wasted some energy. Barrage, but I think we can force him to split. I'm gonna save the explosive potion until after he splits, so Claw is a good idea. Again, we are suboptimal in terms of when we're playing our barrage, but okay. So this is not ideal, but I think, yeah, we've interrupted it. And we killed the back rank. So I think we're fine. Recursion, strike, 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 and dead. Okay. So focus. We didn't even use any of our potions. Do we want a focus potion? I think I want to keep all of these potions. Yeah, I think I like it. Your next power card is played twice. I mean, machine learning, I'll take it. This is a horribly bloated deck that I have. Double the effectiveness of potions is a good option. But no longer discarding cards, I think, has got to be the play. Okay. This is a very unfocused deck. And who's our enemy? I've forgotten what that symbol is. But I've fought all of the bosses, so we won't have any surprises for us. So we need to get to this shop, because we're carrying a lot of gold. It's burning a hole in our pocket. So, let's do a bit of this. And then we gotta do Ball Lightning Dual Cast. Seems like a good idea. Just strike, strike, strike. Because 14 damage isn't gonna be better than doing 18 damage. That's how numbers work. Ooh, bad damage. I've also got to remind myself of that. This is you know, I'm gonna use the weak potion. Oh, we should do bullseye first. Recursion. Actually, FTL. Then recursion. Then zap. Building up to a big turn with Thunder Strike. But let's... no, if we do Barrage, then we won't be able to do... Can we defend? We can block. And then... Oh, we have a leap as well. Okay, so this is shaping up to be pretty nice. Let's do FTL first. Let's do Beam Cell. Let's do Barrage now. Machine learning isn't that useful now that we picked up Runic Pyramid? I don't think so. But it's not the worst, I guess. Liquid Bronze, gain Thorns, I guess I'll take it. Go for the eyes? Or an upgraded Equilibrium. I mean, I don't think retaining our hand matters now that we have Runic Pyramid. And we aren't channeling any Frost. I think we just skip these cards, sadly. Yeah, and now... Oh yeah, we get our healing now that we go to the shop. I accidentally skipped this merchant. So we desperately need Ball Lightning. That's just non-negotiable. But let's take a look at what we have. You know what, Matryoshka is a good idea. Start each combat with 1 strength is also good. It only applies to our attacks, but that's still pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna take Vajra? Vira? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. We should also be taking a look at our colorless cards. But let's take that. I'll even take this. I will take another Ball Lightning. And we have exactly enough to buy self-repair, which I am gonna pick up. Alright. Now, I've spent all of my money. It all went away so fast. So what I'm gonna do is... Do I want to fight elites on this floor is a question. I want treasure chests. And maybe we'll find something like that in these question mark rooms. Colorless card or gold? Let's get gold, because we just got rid of all our gold. Is this just... It's okay, that event just goes on indefinitely. Maybe there's some thing that happens if you keep taking the self damage, but I'd rather not tempt fate. So FTL seems like a good option. Double defend. Actually, no, we'll do Doom and Gloom. And end our turn. We'll do self-repair, we'll claw. Yeah, I'll dual cast just to get a bit of damage. Ball lightning. I kind of want to get rid of machine learning because did I pick it up after I picked up Runic Pyramid? Because if I did, then that was a pretty bad move. You know what? Defend, defend. Let's just make sure we're not taking any damage. And now we can just win easily, right? Right? Yeah. Upgraded auto shields? You know what? I'll take it. Bullseye. Ball lightning. Self-repair just to get it out of the way, or do we do some damage? Well, we can apply self-repair at any point. We can also do damage at any point. But let's just do it like this. Easy does it. Ball lightning. Let's do an auto shield. Let's do ball lightning. And yeah, let me leap. And then I'll do ball lightning. Thunder Strike is just getting stronger. But we're not in a position where we can kill him just yet. I will do recursion. I think we can kill this guy pretty quickly. Well, now we can't. But I think he's dead. Okay, speed potion. I don't think I want that. And we're getting some nice upgraded cards. But the next card you play this turn on the top of your draw pile. The next card you play, you know, I'm gonna take Rebound. And I'm gonna skip the potion. And I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna avoid Elite Combat, I'm gonna go for an upgrade. Because there's lots of cards in our deck that we would like to upgrade. I kind of want to remove Machine Learning from my deck now, because I'm never gonna play it. Let's see, Dual Cast? We can make Dual Cast free. Let's make Zap free, you know? Yeah. Okay, this is shaping up to be a pretty... Okay, well, this sucks. I didn't want combat. Let's defend. Let's see if maybe we can... do something about the person in the back. Well, we're gonna avoid damage at least. Right. Bullseye. Yeah, let's just... yeah, let's play machine learning. Just to make sure we are drawing consistently. Alright, let's just do... yeah, sure. Let's just try and get through. There we go. Gain 2 strength, gain 2 dexterity. I don't think I want to lose focus. Do I want cold snap? I don't think so. I think I want to... oh, I want to upgrade another card. And I think I just want to upgrade machine learning, because if it's innate, I think maybe I'll actually use it. Whenever you use a potion, okay, that's huge. Juzu bracelet. We don't get enemy encounters in question mark rooms. I'll take it, because I'm kind of worried about what we might encounter. Alright, let's do it like this. Now we do want to use potions. I don't want to use auto shield yet. I will use recursion. I will use ball lightning. I will use claw. Or use barrage just to kill you, and I'll strike you, do a bit of damage. You're not doing damage to me yet. Just strike. Strike. Strike, strike, strike. And I'm gonna use this Thorns potion just to get the HP, because we might get a potion as a reward. Alright, so we can... I'm pretty sure we can kill her. We just gotta find a way to do it. And I think she's dead, right? Yeah, she's gotta be dead. No, she's not. I, in fact, have taken a large amount of damage because of my foolishness. Okay. You know what? Upgraded claw feels like... feels like it could do something for us. We get a little bit of health back, alright. We don't want to skip this. I will take another claw. This is becoming a bit of a claw deck. All for one? You know what? Let's pivot hard into a claw build. Fire potion. Do I want to remove any cards? I mean, our normal strikes are not really doing very much for us, so I'll get rid of one of those. And let's proceed. Do I want to fight an elite is a question. I think the answer is no. Play machine learning early. Put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. Oh, they are gaining mad damage. Recursion is good. Claw, the one in the back. Gain block is a good idea, I think. Now we are avoiding most of their damage. We can avoid all of their damage by playing their defend, or I could do, well, I mean, Beam Cell and Zap are both 0 cost, so we can in fact avoid all of their damage. But the next turn they're going to be gaining pretty brutal damage. Yeah, they're already doing 27, which is awful. So we need to do is this. FTL brings out a useless strike. So I think we have to do something like defend, defend. I'm gonna use my explosive potion. And we're taking a little bit of damage, that's okay. Self-repair, we will get a bit of health back. Okay, well that brings our claw back, which is what I wanted. And it brings us some other stuff, and our upgraded claw. There we go, this is turning into a bit of a build. I'm gonna skip this. And regular combat. Again, play machine learning early. Do a bit of this action. Barrage. There's no way I'm gonna kill the back rank this quickly, so I'm just gonna... let it be. Let me just... Can I kill the... yes, I can kill the guy in front. There aren't that many 0 cost cards in our discard right now. That said, I will play this just to kill this guy. Yeah, I will do this. And then I'll do a bit of FT. Let's do a claw on you. And I should have probably saved FTL. Let's see if we can just avoid damage. Yeah. Because I think this guy retains his block, unfortunately. Unfortunately for us. And he's doing a really bad amount of damage as well. Yeah, we just have to defend, unfortunately. hand is full. Where are my cards? Here are my cards. Should have probably hit him with the vulnerable before I attacked him, but that's okay. I don't think... Ooh, another upgraded claw is good. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? Gold? Right, now shops are interesting to us. I think I kind of want to just rest. As boring as it is, I want to make sure I get through this combat against the Bronze Automaton unscathed, if at all possible. Do I want to use the Strength Potion? I'm gonna see if I can get away with not using it. Alright, so let's do a claw against the guy in front. Let's FTL. Let's just do this. Get our claws back. Oh, I should have beam celled him. And I think we can actually kill. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rebound the guy in the back. I'm gonna FTL you. And just, you know, not get value out of FTL, but get good value out of everything else we're doing. Damage to all enemies and channel a dark, or recursion seems like a good idea. Nobody's doing damage to us, so this seems like an okay thing to do. And let's... Do we want to dual cast? Nah, I think we just want to strike the person in the back. The Dark Orb is just gaining damage. Let's do a strike on the person in the back, and let's start clawing our friend here. Ball lightning. We have no blocks, so this is a good idea. Self-repair is useless. I'll play it just to get it out, maybe. You know what? Let's do this. Ball lightning seems like a good idea. Let's get some of these strikes out of our hand, at least. Ooh, that is huge damage that is coming in. Barrage has to happen. Barrage has to happen, I think, and then we'll just defend. Or defend. Nah, I think we need to be doing... Let's do a leap. Big hyper beam from that guy. I should have done things a little bit better, because I should have done things a little bit better, because I could have done something really nice with the claw, but instead I botched it. Let's not... Then... let's just get this out of our deck. Sorry, out of our hand. Okay. This is a bit of a risk. There weren't that many claws in our thing. I think we are fine though, because 26 damage, we have more... Well, we have 23 health, but if we block... And we can kill him with the thunder. Let me just do a bit of this action. I think we're just gonna be just barely scraped by. Yep. Clawed him to death. Okay. Gain a potion. Evoke your next orb X times. You know what? I'm gonna take Echo Form. You can no longer see what the enemy intends. You can no longer gain potions. I'm gonna take Sozu. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sozu. Or no longer see... You know what? I need to know what the enemy is intending, otherwise we're gonna have a rough time. And we are gonna be fighting the Awakened. Ugh, this is gonna be a... This is gonna be a bad time. I think I want to avoid elites, if at all possible. Yeah. So we'll take this path, and even just regular combats, if we can. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking damage in our very first fight. Might as well do Doom and Gloom. I really wanted self-repair, but didn't work out. Echo Form came too late to be useful. All we really can do is just kill this guy. So let's do it. Let's do it. Well, another ball lightning might not be a bad idea, because it does synergize. Do I want to do it? No, I think we want to start focusing our deck more onto the claw synergy. Oh, we can get rid of a card that we don't really want. So is there any card that we feel like it's not living up to its potential? Or we could just get rid of a basic strike. That's also an option. Thunder Strike? Should we just get rid of that? Beam Cell. I feel like... No, it's a 0 cost and we do have attacks. Maybe the lock-on, honestly. Where is it? The Bullseye? Barrage is an attack. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of Dual Cast. This is the least useful out of everything we have, so I'm just gonna confirm. And you know what? That's fine. I don't mind. And we got our health back. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. Well... Go for the eyes, maybe? It's a good safety card, but let's see. Fossilized Helix isn't bad. I'm gonna take Blessing of the Forge. That's just a good potion to have for the final fight. Ah, we've got Sozu. Okay, so you like gold, do you? Well, then this relic is useless. So Fossilized Helix, I will take that, and we cannot remove. We are 2 gold short of being able to remove a card. That's okay. Well, that's fine. I don't really mind. These guys are gonna explode, so they are. They are priority targets for us to take down. Let's try and be a little adventurous. Take you out like this. That was probably pointless. Okay, you know what? Should have been more intelligent about how I did that. Yeah, this is what we like. Well, the damage is not what we like, but we did okay. You know what? Scrape is great. It's a great synergy with Claw. We have Fossilized Helix, yes we do, so we'll do this. And we'll just keep our block. How do we want to do this? Let's do this. Another claw, that's nice. Self-repair is just a good idea. I'll do all for one. That's kind of good. Should have probably made him vulnerable first. I'll do that. Okay. Oh, fairy in a bottle would have been so nice. Okay. Do I want? At this point, I'm gonna. I mean, we do kind of have 2 different builds going on. I'm gonna skip. Let's try and be focused. Upgrading claws doesn't really do much for us. Scrape, I think, needs to be upgraded pretty urgently. Begin to fall. lose. I don't want to lose a claw. I will get rid of a defend. As much as I don't want to. We got our health back. I will remove a basic strike. And I'll go here. And that's kind of okay. Yeah, this is good because I don't... that wasn't a very useful relic, but I didn't want to upgrade any of our cards because I didn't think we had any great upgrades left. We got this guy. Is he just gonna give us some more money that we can't spend because there's no more shops? That looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. Okay. So that gives us... yeah, there's no chance of us being able to spend that money, and we have 3 battles in a row. So let's do machine learning. Let's do some gloom and doom. Let's start working on you. I should have made you vulnerable first. And we are taking damage, but I wanted to save my auto shield. Actually, I'll use my auto shield now. And then I'll defend. Oh, sorry, I'll just end my turn. Because now we can do some fun stuff. Well, we need to take out some of these guys. Trying to get self-repair. It's not showing up. I accidentally killed him. Should have let him... should have let him live for like one more turn. Streamline is an interesting idea. But I'm gonna skip it. It's these guys, man, come on. At least we can get self-repair early. Recursion. Well, I could defend and gain 8 block, or I could kill one of these guys and get rid of 16 potential incoming damage. Unfortunately, we're going to take some bad hits, which I really don't like. Now these guys are regrowing. Again, I should have made him vulnerable. Ugh, that's not good. And the lightning is hitting the wrong dang target. How am I gonna do this? Like this, probably? Okay, I think we've got this. Okay. Self-repair is useless at this point. I wish I could just remove it from my deck. Upgraded hologram, I think, has to be the play. I'll hold on to this. We have nothing in our discard. He's gonna do some damage, but we have a way to escape our first source of damage. So that's what we'll do. We'll hold on to Scrape. We'll apply Vulnerable. I'll do Scrape early. And let me do All for One now. Does that help us? Not really. Get my claw back. $22 damage incoming, which we can hopefully avoid most of. Or maybe we can just kill you out. I think we can just kill you outright. Surely there's a way to make this happen. I think we've got him dead. Yeah, just need to do a tiny bit more damage. Okay. I'm gonna take Go for the Eyes. And for the final battle, I think... Oh, Ethereal means if we don't play it, it's just gone. So, do we want to... Self-repair is useless. Apply 2 weak. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this. And we might just get killed by this boss. I don't care if we do. Alright, well, that's just a good option. We should... Should have probably done this way earlier, but let's see if we can be okay without this. Alright, let me... Yeah... do this. I'll wait until he's trying to debuff me before I use the artifact. I guess maybe it doesn't make a difference. Auto shield is a good idea to avoid the damage. So I'll do this. I'll go for the eyes again. He's weak, and we're avoiding all of his damage. Do a bit more damage. I'll hold on to the FTL for now. Oh, I should have played Echo Form. Hang on, is he healing or some nonsense like that? Let me do like this. Ooh, that's a lot of damage that we just took. I'll do this. Make our claws stronger. I'll wait. Actually, I'll play this now. More weak. Well, does the weak persist? If we weaken him, does it persist? It might not. So I'll do F... Well, first of all, I'll, Bullseye. I'm just get this self-prepare out of my hand. FTL. Claw will... So you know what? This phase is gonna go down without me doing anything. And now he's gonna be doing a truckload of damage, and looks like the looks like it wore off. We can do 70 damage from this. We can do a good amount of damage from the claws, and if we scrape, we can get some value out of that. Let's hold on to the Thunder Strike until we can maybe guarantee a kill. I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill this guy. I guess we should block as much damage as we can. Do 27 damage, and then maybe... well, I mean, we've got to do something. We've got to scrape, and let's see if... Yeah. Recursion is making Thunderstrike stronger. Well, if we can block a little bit of damage, then we can, like, survive one more turn. So let's do an early FTL. Actually, let's get a claw out of our hand first. Let's do an early FTL. 32. I think we might have this. Just have to make sure I defend at least once, so that so that we survive one more turn, or we just kill him. There we go. Okay. First, Act 3 Claire with the Defect. We charge our core to its maximum, and we deal 715 damage. And victory question mark. That is the first Act 3 boss takedown with the Defect. And we unlock Ascensions. And we unlock some cards, I do believe. Or is it some relics? No, it's cards. So we get Turbo, right? Gain energy, 0 cost gain energy, but add a void to your discard. Interesting. Sunder is a very interesting card. Meteor Strike, 24 damage, 5 energy cost, channel 3 plasma. There is an achievement for channeling plasma. And that run took more than an hour, by the way, so I'm glad that we won. Otherwise, it would have been very demoralizing had we lost. And we've seen the credits before, so now are we gonna get like a cutscene or something? Because we've won with the Defect as well. No, we're just being given a hint as to what's gonna happen next. So if we look at our statistics, look at our character stats, our achievements. First, let's marvel at our having won. Here we go. Sapphire, winning with the Defect. We also will eventually win as the Watcher. But first, let's just bask in this glory a little bit. So now the game is wide open. Of course, we need to do lots of things. We need to complete Ascension 10 and eventually Ascension 20, and there's lots of other achievements for us to get. This, I think we'll just get it eventually if we stumble into an infinite deck at some point. Focused, though, that one might take some planning. Channel 9 plasma in a single turn is going to be hard to set up. 99 poison on a single enemy. Have 9 energy during a single turn is an interesting idea. Have 999 block is an interesting thing. So Barricaded is just a better version, or like a more difficult version of Impervious. Got it. Jaxed, have 50 or more strength during combat. I feel like Limit Break is going to be the way to do that. 10 or more buffs. We might need potions to make that happen. 3 or fewer cards in hand, draw, and discard combined. And so I'm guessing you'd have to have a small deck to begin with and some way of exhausting cards in hand. So that's just me brainstorming about just like quickly glancing at these achievements and thinking about what it might take to get through them. Anyway, I'm just happy. I'm just really happy with our efforts today, where we beat the game with the Defect. And there are some hidden achievements. I could look up what they are. I probably will look up what they are. But for now, I think we're just gonna... I actually don't know what we're gonna do next episode, because we could just start doing Ascensions. And are... What I'm not sure about is, are Ascensions... I have watched playthroughs of it, but I don't remember whether Ascensions are locked, like you have to do every Ascension with every character, or if you do it with one character, you unlock it for everything. I guess we'll find out. I think what we might do is, next episode, we'll... having one as the Defect. Either I'll do a regular run with the Watcher, or I'll go with an Ascension 1 run with the Ironclad. I'll think about it. We might do the Watcher first. I'll think about it. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today's episode. Nice victory, and hopefully a sign of great things to come. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me for the next episode, and until then, take care.